a Dublin version of Cinderella. But of course, Jimmy wasn't just a children's clown. While he could delight them with the nonsense and patter of a Christmas show, he could project himself simultaneously on a different wavelength to adults. His kind of humor was universal. It appealed to all ages.
Fresh fish, fresh fish. 6pence a dozen the Dublin Bays, all alive and kicking. Are you buying, ma'am?
I give you 3pence for a dozen.
3pence? I have to buy the fish. They don't give themselves up.
Them's terrible small herrings.
What do you want for a tanner? Whales?
There's not a pick on them.
One of these days you'll want feathers on them. Do you want them?
I give you 4pence.
You'll give me a pain in me neck in a minute.
Sure, me old man had ate 6 of them for his dinner.
Well, if I hadn't the heart to spend 3pence on me husband for his dinner, I'd put him out on grass.
My husband is the best fed man in Francis Street.
I'll take your word for it. I saw him in Haddle's Cross last week, and I thought he was one of the greyhounds.
Is that so?
It is. He'd make his fortune on the pictures as a thin man.
Well, it's his nature to be thin. He was born that way.
And if you go on his yard, he'd likely die that way.
He gets meat every day.
So do the lions in the zoo. Are you buying?
6pence.
6pence, I said, and 6pence it is. Will you stand back and let a good customer in? Good morning, Mr. Garland. Lovely fish today.
Oh, is it? I don't like the smell of them herdings.
Suffered and duck. It's fish I'm selling, not daffodils. What do you want them to smell like? Ashes of roses.
Now, how do you know that they're genuine, pure Dublin Bays?
I only buy them. I don't swim around with them to see they don't keep bad company.
I hear some of them herrings comes from Russia.
According to you two, they'd want to come from heaven with halos and wings on them.
Well, give me one as a free sample and I'll take it home and try it.
Merciful hour. Had you any relations in the Spanish Inquisition? Would you like me to fry it for you?
Well, I'm a bachelor.
Oh, that's sticking out a mile. We'd hardly expect you to love and cherish a woman when you won't even trust a herden.
I'm not going to marry a Delilah.
What did she do?
She cut Samson's hair to rob him of his strength.
Be damned, then it'll take more than a haircut to rob you. The woman that gets anything out of you will have to use a hoover.
You've no right to insult a customer.
You're not a customer. You're a hardship.
Here, will you give me the dozen for 5pence? Me husband's waiting.
If your husband is waiting for a dozen herdens for 5pence, he can go and chew coke. And that goes for you too, Samson.
If I'm a bachelor, you're living alone. And what's the difference between a widow and a bachelor?
If you don't know that by now, it's no wonder you don't know the price of herdens.
The more I see a woman, the better I like me dog.
I know. When you have a wife, you treat her like a dog. And when you have a dog, you treat him like a wife.
Here.
If you treated your wives half as well as you treat them greyhounds, Mick the Miller wouldn't see our heels for dust.
Man, we wouldn't be chasing hares.
No, the hares would be chasing us.
Ha ha ha! That's a hot one.
Am I right?
Oh, you're a caution. You've words as well.
Here, ma'am. Take the dozen at 5pence.
Decent sowl. Can I throw in that little wing she won as a Tilly?
You can. He's gone. Did I tell him off?
Oh, you certainly did. I must rush. Here, I'll give you the 5pence on Saturday.
Hey, what in the name?
I say you. I'll summons you. I told you you couldn't sell fish here.
Who the hell's selling fish?